Now, I know some of you aren't going to be that excited when I tell you all we're going to do is make a curve that comes down here and a curve that goes right to there. We're going to leave out everything else. We're going to use the pen tool to do this. So you are going to begin to learn a few things about the pen tool, which is really good. And then I'll make dedicated missions to teach you more about the pen tool and help you unleash the power behind that and add that to your creative arsenal. But when I say you're going to move to here and leave out the rest of this, because I really wasn't all that excited about this pattern. And then I got some pushback in writing from a couple kids and then verbally from some others saying, hey, I like that. Okay, well, everybody, you're right. Art's subjective. Everybody has their own opinion. And if you do trace a line, it does start to do interesting things. And it's like, whoa, that's kind of weird. But the pattern should work all together as something. And after that pushback, I thought, okay, what can I do with this? And I brought it into Photoshop just because in Photoshop, sometimes you can make things move to the next level. And this step from Illustrator to Photoshop is one very few people do. I mean, it's just my go-to move after I do something in Illustrator is to move it into Photoshop. And that's why I had you learn how to move a smart object from Illustrator to Photoshop, because we can resize this. Hey, I'm doing a poster that's 20 by 30 and it needs to be really big. This is only 1920 by 1080. That's too small, or excuse me, 2000 by 1000. That's too small, Scott. Well, it doesn't matter. We scale this up infinitely. No problem, because it's math. That's the bonus. So getting back to Illustrator and these two, it can be a 0, it can be a minus a couple times, just these two curves we're going to do, and you go, well, what's that going to get me? And if you paid attention yesterday, you would have said, oh, yeah, I remember that. It was black and white and you turn it blue. Big deal. Okay, well, same thing. And I actually did this before the other one. And because you saw these, you saw that single line that I said it reminded me of water. Now, doesn't that look a little bit more like water flowing downstairs? Something like that. Maybe a little more. And then I decided I want to try something really different. And this is the one I really love. It's simple. It's elegant. It feels dimensional. It's engaging. You want to touch it, And how much better is that than that? And I know some of you are going to say, but I like this one better. And that's okay. Art is subjective. But the tool set to make these things, that's not subjective. That's just a skill. Let's learn this together and take our baby steps towards learning how to use the pen tool.